What's going on? What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of D313XP, man, episode 22, man. This is your boy DC1. Got Nomus J and Bree will be joining us shortly. I got my guy right here, Dante, man. What's going on with you, Dante? How you feeling today, brother?
What's up, man? I'm feeling 10 different ways today, man. I'm still kind of upset about the game, but I mean, it was just so many. It was just so much about that game, man. I can name a number of 5 things that was wrong with that game.
Well, we definitely gonna get into that, man. We definitely gonna get into that, man. We definitely want, we gonna definitely get into that, man. Talk about the Lions, tough loss against the Seattle Seahawks in overtime, 37-31. Yeah, we gotta get a shout out to my guy, Owen 16 in the chat, man. In the comments, man. Shout out to Owen 16. Yeah, man. So Dante, let's get into it, man. The Lions, week 2, like you said, they played the Seattle Seahawks. They lost 37-31 in overtime. Well, the Lions was down 10 points in the fourth quarter, came back and tied the game. And Seattle got the ball and they scored, and the rest was history. And Lions defense shot themselves in the foot. Turnovers in the second half. Really, just costing this team. They let Seattle hang around. And the defense was not getting no pressure on. The defensive line was not getting no pressure on Geno Smith. Geno Smith was looking like, Patrick Mahomes and Lamar Jackson.
He was looking like Patrick Mahomes.
He was looking like what the Rams did to Geno Smith in week 1. And
they did to us.
And right, exactly. So, Dante, man. So I know you probably saw the game. If you didn't, saw the highlights. What was what was your take, man, of that game, man?
The defense the offense bailed the defense out. I'm gonna just tell you that. Like, that's the reason we hung around. It was because we was playing shootout ball with them. But the thing I'm really mad about, everybody gonna blame the game on Goff. Okay, yeah, Goff threw a pick. Okay, the pick was kind of fluky anyway. But he really, besides him not scrambling, he really held his own against these guys. But it was just our defense, man. They was leaving people open when you had Lockett open. You kind of made Metcalf quiet because he was never heard of after that one pass he caught. Other than that, man, Aiden Hutchinson had the double teams on him throughout the game, so he really couldn't do damage. My thing was with my problem was with Dan Campbell. And here's why. You asked an edge rusher and James Houston to play a position he's never played. You asked him to cover someone, to play coverage. That's not his job. That'd be like me telling you, I don't want you doing this today. I want you to go cook. You gonna be like, bruh, that ain't what I get paid for. And then we talk about this, DC. Then we talk about this in the preview. I believe we talked about this in the preview.
Mm-hmm.
About Dan Campbell has tendencies, or the Lions have tendencies to. We talked about how they did Kyle Van Noy, how they had him playing something he wasn't good at, and then look what happened with New England when he goes there. He gets 2 rings out of it. I couldn't find out we've been doing this for years, man. And then this is why I'm mad. Y'all lose on Barry Sanders. You know what I'm saying? Statue reveal. Y'all lose when Wayne Fonts is in the building. I bet you Wayne Fonts was sitting there watching that game. It was like, same old Lions.
And this why the say this, man. And some of these Lions fans going around whoop-de-whoop-de crying, talking about, oh man, this is SOL, same old Lions. Listen, keep that same energy, somewhere else, okay? Because first of all, you wasn't saying that when we beat the Kansas City Chiefs.
Right.
Now all of a sudden we lost a close game. We came back and tied the game, which we could have had opportunities to win the game. We left points on the board. We left
at least 14 on the board.
And we still had opportunity to win that game, despite the turnovers we had in the second half. And these Lions fans, we lost. You want to say SOL? This is the same old Lions. This is the third. Listen, this is only week 2. If you want to sit up here, you want to be bandwagon, hopping on bandwagons 1 minute, you say, the Lions great, and then turn around, they lose. It's the same old Lions.
Like, I'm gonna tell you.
I want that consistency. I want the consistency. If you're gonna be on this Lions train, you're gonna be drinking this Kool-Aid. Stay on it. Don't sit there. I'm tired of some of these fans. I see it on here. That period on these social media talking about. This is the same old Lions. They're not gonna do this. Not gonna do that. No. Keep that same energy.
I agree with you. Season's not over. It's only week 2. And now, if this was week 10 or something, then you could be saying that. If we was worse than this by week 10, then you could pretty much say that. But it's not over. I mean, I don't think with all the injuries we got to think of who all we got banged up. I don't know Taylor Decker's timetable for his pinky ring finger, whatever you want to call it. I don't know his timetable, but we did lose Matai. We lost CJ Gardner for the season. We pretty much lost James Houston. We pretty much lost James Houston for the season because now he has to undergo surgery. Yeah, and I'm gonna tell you something. I've broken an ankle, and it's not fun at all. It's not fun. Every day that it rains or it's too cold, James Houston's gonna feel it. So, I mean, them 2 key losses. I don't know I don't know Emmanuel Mosley's situation.
Emmanuel Mosley will be back pretty soon. They're not rushing him. I know he's believe when I looked at it today. I think he had limited practice, if I'm not mistaken. So I know he's supposed to be coming back soon. So they're not rushing him back. So that's good.
Thank God. Losing Vitae was big. This was my thing to you. This is my question to you, DC. Because I watched that game. Why in the hell wasn't Jack Campbell out there?
That's and I'm glad you brought that up.
No, I said the same.
And I said I talked to Normans earlier about it. I said Jack Campbell should have been out there a little bit more. My thing is though, he was a first round pick for a reason.
Right.
He was a first round pick. You took him in the first round. Why you didn't play him enough? I didn't see he was in the injury report. Did he get hurt? What was going on? Why he didn't play
behind the scenes shit we don't know about. Is that look? I'm gonna tell you like this. Because that goes back to that James Houston situation. That'd be like asking Jared Goff to play wide receiver. That man ain't caught no pass. He's too busy throwing them. So I blame Dan Campbell on that. You can't take somebody out their element. Or out there, I ain't gonna say element. Take them out their lane and make them do something. They don't know the first thing what they doing. That's why our man out with an ankle injury, with a severe fractured ankle, which now got to require surgery, which is he was already out for 6 to 8 weeks. Now he's gonna be out for the rest of the season because he has to do the whole rehabilitation thing after that surgery.
But the thing is that they put Houston in a situation and put him in a position that he
shouldn't have been in.
And that cost it. And it cost him. Now he's out. Like we had injuries to CJ Gardner Johnson. He's out. Potentially for the whole season. We'll see how that goes.
They just have to sign Chase Lucas back.
Yeah, Chase Lucas. Which I like the Chase Lucas. I saw how
Me too.
he performed well,
Yeah.
and so definitely, man, it's just tough, man. It's really tough. Bree, man, what's going on with you, brother? How you feeling, bro?
What's up, fellas? What's going on with y'all?
Not
What's
much,
up, man?
What's up?
What Owen called you the plug?
Ah! I wish.
What's up, brother?
What's up, y'all?
I'm just frustrated with Dan Campbell right now.
So speaking of, like you said, we was just going over, saying week 2, of course, when the Lions lost. Bree, man, give you your intake, man. What was your feelings about that game, man?
I can't wait for this.
I'm gonna say this too. It was one that slipped away. Definitely, it was one we should have had. But I mean, these type of games, they happen to every team, man. I mean, people got to understand too. This offense and this defense hasn't really played in the preseason, so this is the only main time they've played. So they still trying to get the feel of things with this offense. You know what I mean? And then we got a lot of new players too, so they still trying to learn everything and stuff like that. But it's definitely one that slipped away. I understand people want to get upset at the defense. People want to just get on Jerry Jacobs and just the whole offense. But the thing is, and people want to get on Goff, but you got to understand, that pass that Goff threw, that wasn't his fault. Jahmyr Gibbs ran the wrong route.
Right.
And Dan Campbell even said that. So for people to get on Goff, like certain people, but it's just he's still an accurate quarterback.
I defended him actually.
Yeah, I defended him too.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's just
the man went 387 pass attempts before he threw that interception. And even then, that, like you said, that interception wasn't his fault. Jahmyr Gibbs admitted it and say, that was his fault. He ran the wrong route. So. And like I said, I had this conversation with Noah. He was talking about with Jared Goff through the interception. Like I told Nomas, I say, look, you got to understand. Jahmyr Gibbs said it was his fault. It wasn't his
fault. Back off the situation is his fault. Like he's admitting it. If he didn't admit it, and now if he didn't admit it, and somebody pointing fingers, obviously it's one of y'all fault because that play shouldn't have went the way it did.
Yeah,
right.
But I commend Gibbs for doing that. I commend Gibbs for doing that.
Yeah,
and take a man to admit his mistakes, and I commend him for that. And as a rookie too,
right?
So that's big ups. But I gotta say a few things, man. Got some stuff off my chest. Number one, and I gotta address Lion fans and also some Lion content creators. I gotta say this, number one. Can we just calm down with this team after 2 games, please? Okay,
hold on. Not just Lions content creators and these fans. You got to put Nomas in that mix too.
Well, I would I wasn't. Now you said that I didn't.
You see the group text earlier. I know you seen it.
I wasn't gonna bring that up.
I had to have a conversation. I had to have a conversation with him. Earlier. That's all I'm saying.
It's just after 2 games, you got fans already saying, "Oh, it's over. This team is done." After 2 damn games. And it's just like, see, these typical Lion fans, man. It's just
no, Bree. It's not typical. It's these bandwagon fairy tale so-called Lions.
I'm gonna tell y'all why they do it. I'm not to cut you off. I'm gonna tell you why these fans do it.
Oh,
no, I'm gonna tell you. They not looking at the loss. They looking at what we lost during the loss. They looking at all the players that were missing before the game. And an additional add-on. Now they looking at, CJ Gardner out here like, yeah, get these masks on. We the villains. They looking at that, right? Right? They looking at that, right? These bastards thinking, we done ran our stupid ass out here. Mind you, by the way, I delivered half the masks when that shit before that game happened. By the way, just to let you know. They looking at that shit. They looking at him coming out talking about we the villains, and they looking at Aaron Glenn talking about this is a revenge game for us. They looking at all this shit, and then they said, look what happened. We lost James Houston, one of our best edge rushers beside Aiden Hutchinson. They looking at that. He gone now because Dan Campbell retarded ass asked him to do something he has never done. Then they looking with damn CJ Gardner gone. Damn. Now these two men right here we talking about are gone for the season. They putting all this in perspective. You said it best. I don't want Will Harris out there on the field. Shit, you're gonna see him now. And then you already know that's why you laughing. You already know what's gonna happen when this bastard get on the field. Everybody, man, they gonna be giving big chunks. It's gonna be like 15 yards, 30 yards for a first down. Because he gonna be out there looking lost. That's why fans is looking at that. They telling y'all.
And I'm glad you brought up CJ too. Because for people it's like, oh man, we lost CJ. But people gotta understand, we got a Pro Bowler safety in Tracy Walker.
Exactly.
Like, people seem to forget about how good this guy is. And then you still got French. So it's like, and Kirby Joseph.
And you still got, and now you got Chase Young back. I mean, not Chase Young, my bad, not Chase Young. Chase Lucas. You got him.
Emmanuel Mosley when he gets in soon.
No. Cam Sutton didn't play too bad.
No, he didn't.
Not too bad, but you know.
But you gotta think. But Bree, you gotta think about it. These fans is looking at CJ Gardner told us to do all this shit. We go out here and do what he asked us to do, and now look at us. We just caught this bad, and the defense played shitty. Bro, they get an F in my book. They played shitty because it was why did y'all have Jack Campbell missing? Why wasn't Jack Campbell out there or damn near throughout the game? They looking at we lost Vitae. We lost Gardner. We lost damn Houston. And Gardner and Houston are gone for the season. Not coming back. And watch this. And you know what kills it about Gardner? He's only on a 1 year. Yeah. So we can pay for this guy. Now he's not going to play. That's what they looking at. That's why they snapping it going off the rate. They looking like, well, damn, we don't know when Mosley coming back or coming in. We don't know when we don't know who gonna cover the edge rush now that we just lost James Houston. Who gonna cover his side? They looking at all this shit, and that's why they saying what they're saying. Now we know they bandwagons. We know as soon as the Lions start winning some shit, they gonna be like, oh, yep, I'm about to jump back in this motherfucker. I'm good.
Let me say this before I'm gonna let No get in on this, and I want to address this. The people that is watching this show, whether if you watch it today, tomorrow, whatever it is, whatever day is, you just didn't watch this show. Let me tell you something, Lions fans, or so-called wannabe Lions fans, bandwagons. I don't want to hear any more SOL when we lose one game. We lost a game that we could have won that game. We wasn't saying that when we won week 1. When we beat the Super Bowl to finish. I don't care if they had their 2 best players or they didn't. We won that game. You was not doing that when we beat them. All of a sudden, we lose to Seattle, which they had our number over the past time. And all of a sudden, we lose. Oh, it's over. It's this, it's that.
Oh shit! No, started early.
Listen, I'm telling you this now. These so-called fans, shut the fuck up. I'm dead serious. Shut the fuck up. Don't watch football if you don't know what the fuck you talking about. because I'm sick and tired of hearing the same BS.
Oh man,
It's only week 2. We 1-1. I'm tired of it. We got Atlanta. We got a tough game against Atlanta. Atlanta is 2-0.
My bad, Bree.
I'm just sick and tired. Just bunch of these stupid comments and tweets and the social. I'm tired of it.
I gotta add something too. And I've been so dying to say this, and I'm sorry to cut you off, but I got to say this. And I hear Lion fans say this a lot, and I'm getting tired of it. And excuse my French, I'm getting fucking tired of it. We gotta stop talking about who the fuck we could have drafted. We gotta stop doing that. We gotta just worry about who we draft. We can't talk about, oh, we should have had this person. We don't know how this person would have been in this scheme. We don't know.
Especially with the Lions, they ask you to do shit you ain't got no business doing.
You know what I'm saying? Out there Jacksonville can say the same thing about, man, we should have drafted Aiden Hutchinson instead of Trayvon Walker.
But who knows how he would have turned out over there, right?
Exactly. But I had to say that because I hear that so much. Well, we could have got this guy. We could have got somebody like a Micah Parsons, or we could have got a Christian Watson, or we could have gotten CD Lamb.
That nigga. Now what the fuck?
I didn't say that. You said that.
No, you had to change that shit, Chris.
but you absolutely right.
No, you're right.
It's like you got to get this. We wasn't saying, people were saying the same stuff with Aiden Hutchinson last year. Some people were saying it. Okay, Aiden Hutchinson this, he ain't that. But man, you got to give this man a chance. You got to give these young guys a chance.
I think he had a great rookie season.
I know. Some people just felt like he wasn't, in the beginning.
Bro.
I'm laughing at Nomis because I know he died to say something. I'm sorry.
Because the fact is the fact is, and the fact is that we're jumping to conclusions. We're jumping the gun. We gotta let this whole season play out. As simple as that. We gotta let the season play out. Because I am telling you, and this is directly not only just these Lions, it's directly to Nomis. And I'm saying it's directly to Nomis.
I didn't say that.
It is directly to Nomis as well. And Nomis know what I'm talking about. Lions, calm down. It's only 2 games. We got week 3. Okay?
And D, I gotta say this too. This whole fire Aaron Glenn, stop.
Thank you.
Please stop. Please stop. Oh, we gotta fire Aaron Glenn.
Aaron Glenn is not the problem.
No.
I'm telling you. Aaron Glenn is not the problem.
Would talk to Dan Campbell retarded ass because he out here trying to have motherfuckers do shit they ain't got no business doing, bro.
And I'm gonna say this.
But he only can coach who he got though.
But come on, New Breed. But I'm gonna defend James Houston on that shit. You gonna tell a fucking edge rusher to go be a fucking coverage? He don't know how to do that shit.
Now I'm with you on putting more. I didn't understand why they didn't put Houston in there, but you putting Charles Harris in there.
They put Houston in there, but they asking Houston to be they asking him to be a linebacker. He can't cover them motherfuckers. No. You got him trying to cover wide receivers, bro. He can't do that. That ain't his job.
He can't do that.
That'll be like, say this. I'm gonna give y'all a perfect scenario. I'm a wide receiver, right? Y'all want to put me a fucking corner because I got quick feet? Fuck out of here. I gotta tackle this dude. I gotta try to defend this dude. I'm used to catching balls. I'm not used to motherfucker trying to tackle me. I'm used to motherfucker trying to tackle me. I'm not used to tackling the motherfucker. How I'm gonna do that? That's stupid. That's like asking Jared, like I told Noam on the phone earlier. That's like asking Jared Goff to go out there and wide receiver. He don't know shit about catching the ball. The bastard barely scrambled. He barely scrambled. What the fuck? Like, you really finna ask him to go do that shit? Then when he get hurt, oops, oh damn, oops, yeah, oops.
Well, one more thing I'm gonna say about Dan Campbell before
should be fired.
No, we ain't going that far. We're not doing that. I'm gonna say one thing that when I told Nomas earlier when I talked to him, what Dan Campbell did this week 2, I think he needs to. I understand you being aggressive, going for it on these 4th downs, but at some point you're gonna need to take the points, take the 3 points, or punt the football.
Okay. And DC, I'm gonna have to interrupt you on that. He don't trust his fucking kicker, bro. They said it all day. That's why he's going on them bitches. They do not trust that nigga. And when he made that field goal, my heart almost dropped in my stomach when he kicked that.
Here's the problem. Here's the problem with that. When you go for it and you don't convert, you're not getting. There's at least 3 points you left off. The Lions had opportunities. There was more points they had opportunities to get.
Yeah,
and they left points out there. Like you said, you said it earlier, Dante. They at least left 10 to 14 points.
They left 14 actually out there, really. But this is the thing.
Seattle,
if you don't trust your kicker, if you do not trust your kicker, DC, if I put your ass out there, you miss 3 field goals. You think I'm finna really put my? Then they go like, you should have been trying to go for 4-1.
That's a different situation.
But here's the thing, though. Here's the thing, and I know people want to get on Dan Campbell. We really need to get on Ben Johnson for being too conservative with these play calls.
Yeah, I thought he's gonna come out and be on some. I thought he's gonna throw some shit at Seattle, like make them think, like, damn, like these motherfuckers going on. Hey, man, we gotta do something. Cause that Kansas City game, he brought it. He brought it.
Yeah, and some people talk, and I hear people talk about, oh man, we won that game because they didn't have, Kelsey and.
I'm sick of that shit because it wouldn't have mattered.
But you got to understand, they had them back for game 2, and they didn't play that good against Jacksonville either.
Yeah,
they won though, did they?
They won.
They won, but they only scored. It's only 17-9.
17.
Oh damn.
17 points.
It was ugly. That game was ugly.
He rattled Patrick Mahomes for real because he went out there and he barely do shit. I'm thinking that was going to be his comeback game.
He threw 2 touchdowns, but he threw an interception. So he already got 2 interceptions.
Yeah, that's the
season already. Mm-hmm. But, gentlemen, let's let Noam take the floor because I know he's been dying to wait.
Yeah, that nigga like he's gonna fart right now.
No.
Hey, you got no drink with you, know?
First of all, I was just about to address that, Dante. This is water. Thank you very much. I heard that.
Hold my life. Okay, they look like a Grey Goose box. They look like a Grey Goose box. But
no, I don't see you running to no walls. Hey.
Oh, I'm about to run to a wall, and I got Daryl's and Bree's face on me. I'm about to run right through that motherfucker. Let me tell y'all something. First and foremost, I'm gonna tell you the same thing because nobody was listening to me last year before you ever came around here. When I said after that 1 assist, we had that sour taste in our mouth after that, embarrassing shutout victory last year, and I told all the Lions fans on 3 separate occasions. Do not blame your head coach. I said, do not fire nobody. This ain't on Aaron Glenn. This ain't on Benja. I said, this is strictly what was supposed to happen. We don't have enough talent. And I said, on defense specifically, they overexert themselves. Give your coach a chance to freaking figure it out. And guess what? I'm going to say it again. Like I said the other night when I made my small mini rant. When I said the season ain't over. I still see 10 to 11 wins. I still see a chance to win the division. But I'm going to call out the facts. I ain't hanging on to other players we could have drafted. The players, forget the names of the players. My point that I've been making is that the Lions need to make defense a priority. And at the end of the day, making defense a priority is not simply just drafting a bunch of players on defense. It's about making sure that you got the right guys that you're rolling with between both drafting, free agent, and whatever else you acquiring talent. That goes for all sides of balls. When I'm saying to the Lions, they made an emphasis to make this about Jared Goff. when you draft and do free agency all for the purpose of a quarterback, you get what you got for 12 years. A quarterback time wasted, where he had no defense and no protection because you only catered to him throwing the ball. That's why you're supposed to. Jared Goff got the Rams to the playoffs because he had not just Todd Gurley and a bunch of receivers. He got there because he had what? A defense. He had a D tackle that had 22 sacks and a D tackle that used to play in another team that wears Honolulu Blue, a rare guy that's been a minister since the beginning of his career. I forget his name. On that D line, he also had several other players in that defense that won Super Bowls and been in Super Bowls before. So that defense, regardless of where it may have been ranked, it had talent. And at the end of the day,
you muted, no. You muted.
Mom, muted.
Hey, Gnome, you're muted. Turn it up a notch.
You muted.
Hey man, can that nigga quit beefing with fucking StreamYard, bro? They finna suspend this nigga. You can't hear you, bro. You muted.
Even StreamYard don't believe you either.
Ah, damn. Mm-hmm. Damn. Hey man,
I'm just listening to some of the foolishness he talking. But okay.
Y'all could be beefing online, bro. Y'all co-hosts and shit. What the hell going on?
I know, but
it's all in fun though, man. No,
they're gonna be up there like Skip Bayless and them. That's why Shannon left. He's like, I can't do it.
Listen. No. Sometimes you jumping the gun a little bit. I'm telling you, he has to calm down. Okay?
Oh yeah, like when we got Stuart Thompson, he was mad as hell.
Mm-hmm.
I heard he was punching the air like, damn, what are they doing? No, you got to give people chances, man. You can't be just writing people off rip. Now, when he be fucking up for 2 years straight, 5 years straight, that's when you need to cut in his ass. Like Grant Hill.
Hey, leave Grant Hill alone, man.
Man, fuck Grant Hill. Y'all should definitely be saying he came from Duke. Fuck Grant Hill. That bastard don't ask, can he get his number drafted, retired? And hell no.
He should.
I wish they would. I'll rip that bitch off and burn it.
He should. Why not?
I wouldn't be surprised if they do retire.
They not.
I wouldn't be surprised.
They not. Fuck Grant Hill. They not.
Hey, retire Allen Houston. Retire Allen Houston as well too. That's the case.
No, retire Allen Houston. I agree. Retire his number. Grant Hill. Fuck him. I lost all respect for that bastard. Fuck him.
Oh my God. Here you go, man. Listen, we ain't talking about
you retired Darko Military.
If they retire that nigga, Joe would be bad as fuck. They did not put that bitch in the air.
Fucking StreamYard, bro. Can y'all hear me?
Yes,
no.
I can hear you.
Yes.
Stop beefing. Hey, apologize to StreamYard right now so we can stop this shit, bro. Just apologize.
Fuck this duck. Oh, damn. And you about to say
bro, you talking about fuck the ducky watching. He
one bad game. One bad game. You exile him off the damn court. Like, stop.
I'm done. He's gonna mute your ass again. Watch.
And I'm not talking crazy. I'm just simply saying, make defense a proper priority. You haven't had a defense since 2014, and that even wasn't even a complete defense. We should be doing better right now. Okay? That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying fire Brad Holmes. I'm not saying this. I'm just saying this regime has to do a little bit better. You cannot draft players like Derek Burns, who is talented as all can be, and try to force him to be something he's not. Let him play to his strengths. That's all I'm saying. He's a run-stopping linebacker that has pass rush moves, uniform pass rush. Use him to that strength. Use him to that strength. That's all I'm saying. I should not be seeing my second-round picks doing more than my first-round picks right now. Am I crazy for that? No. I can't help that this is what I'm saying.
Yes.
I can't help that y'all want to be the nice Lions fans, but when I call it that, I'm being unfair. I'm not being unfair.
I understand. No, I understand where you're coming from, but you got to understand.
No, do me a favor.
It's
Calm down.
It's only
like I'm fucking crazy. I'm just simply calling out facts. You can't help that people get emotionally triggered. I'm not saying the season's over. We can win next week. I'm just calling out facts.
No.
Hey, do me a favor. RELAX.
Relax. Woosah.
I'm trying, y'all.
No, scare me, dog.
Listen, it's only been 2 weeks. It's only been 2 weeks now.
Don't scare me, dog.
It's only been 2 games. Okay. Listen,
Houston should not be running with tight end. We should not have special assignments. Why are we sitting out here giving more opportunities to Paul Harris, who's not performing? Because every time Houston is out there with Aiden, stuff is getting done. But when
I'm on that part right there too. Why the fuck are we giving him?
Like, use your best players. I think put your best players on the field, Dan Campbell. Put your first round pick at 18 overall on the field with Derek Burns, Dan Campbell. Have more plays called up for your rookie running back, Dan Campbell. Ben Johnson called a suspect game, but guess who is low key? It's his offense. It's Campbell's offense. He's the one that comes out and says, I want to build rhythm with the passing game. The run game is still the strongest element on the Lions' arsenal. But he wants to make Jared Goff do this consistent passing. It's not against Goff. It's why do that. When we were running the ball with David Montgomery before, he fucked up in the momentum with the fumble. It was beautiful. It was like, bro, you saw the flea flicker, accuracy with Jared. I'm like, go ahead. And he took that fumble, took all the wind out of it. You put your quarterback in a bad situation when you didn't go back to it enough. Yeah, they had the drive where he scored the touchdown. I know David Montgomery came out and ran, and then he ended up getting hurt. But we gave up on the run after he got hurt, and we tried to go with Craig Reynolds. This is where your 12th pick in the draft is supposed to come in, and you're supposed to put him in a spot as an OC, as a tight end coach. You're supposed to set up a formation to help him get his speed, the best advantage of his speed, so he can get some yards and try to win this game and get the momentum back. We lost the momentum in game 1, but you know what? The defense made a play, and they got the momentum back. And even when they scored again against us, we was able to put up another drive and score. I'm not saying the Lions suck from here on out. I didn't say that this regime sucks. I just called out what happened in the game. And I hate that we got going against backups and we can't get no pressure. I'm not asking for 2014 level of pressure. I'm just asking for a little bit, at least what we somewhat saw game 1. And then the players we drafted, play one game, they missing 2. They play another game, they missing 2. Why can't we get guys that can stay on the field? That's all I'm saying. It's not panicking. It's the common questions and common concerns any fan should have about their team if they care that much. Not just sitting here, oh, it's all great. It's me too. Who cares? Okay, let them lose 3-4 more games. You know what's going to happen. And then we'll be sitting here all together trying to fuel the fire down, trying to help the coaches say, give them time for instead of the fan base rooting for them to get fired like I did by myself last year. Maybe with a help of a couple of guys. And then everybody, as soon as they started winning, everybody forgot they wanted to fire everybody. So when I talk empowering about them, it's okay. But when I have my critical times mentioned, I'm a bad guy. I'm not hating this team. I didn't say this team was trash. I just said they still need a lot of work because we were told fix the secondary, the defense would improve. No, I told people put talent all through the defense.
We're not saying that it's trash. We're kind of talking about just the Lions, like the typical bandwagon Lion fans that's thinking that. We're not particularly saying that with you. We talking about with Lion fans, bandwagon fans in general. You know what I mean?
It's another thing with that too. You got to think about it. How many times have we seen this movie with the Lions? How many? I'm talking about going from the draft, going to the OTAs, going to the training, going to the OTAs, what do you call it? Mm-hmm. Going through the training, going through the preseason. Mm-hmm. By week 2, half our damn roster gone.
Yep.
How many times have we seen that movie, DC? How many times?
We seen we now we just see it just with the scene. We see a lot in the NFL. We just see it now in the NFL because you simple fact we see star players like Aaron Rodgers. You see Nick Chubb and other guys they out for the year.
Okay, yeah, about the Nick Chubb. Oh God, no, please no.
We see that. We see that for all these different teams in the NFL.
That shit gave me a stomachache. That shit gave me a stomachache.
We see that with a lot of teams in the NFL. It's not just the Detroit Lions. This is about everybody else in the NFL.
No, but just not like DC. Just exclude the other teams. We talking about our team.
I understand that.
How many times have we seen this movie? How many times have we seen this movie with our team?
We see it a lot. We see
Every
a lot
year.
of this. We see a lot of this. But the thing is, like I said, no, man, you made a lot of valid points on what you were saying. All I'm saying is it's only week 2, so only it's been 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? We got a long season ahead. Let's give it more time. Let's see what's happening. Now, if it's the same issue going forward these next few games, then it's still going to be a problem that still hasn't been addressed. It's only been 2 weeks. Let's see how this goes.
I said that. Why do people keep repeating that in the chat? I said that already. I didn't say the season was over. I said it's only week 2. I'm just giving people assessments of the game.
But no, we're not talking about just you. We talk about these fans and these other content creators that's talking about because of these injuries and stuff that's going on, is the season is over because we lost CJ and we lost. Montgomery got hurt. And all of these.
Care about that because we lost. We still got Walker, and we still got freaking Kirby. Now this is a solution. I want to give a solution to what I think the Lions need to do. I want to cut you off. But I got to give a solution. The thing about it is, I don't feel like I said, I don't feel like we have enough talent to run our system properly. It's at least so far week 2, in the first 2 weeks we saw. What I think they need to do is say bump it, have 4 down linemen versus 3 down linemen, and then turn the outside backer into a down, and have 3 linebackers on the field with your Sam being a pass rusher and go that way with it. Because at this point, rushing 5, you are struggling to create pressure, right? You need to find a way to make an adjustment to what you have available, especially after the injuries. They need to come up with a way now that they got these guys hurt. You see they're hearing about they possibly looking for targets they making trade for because they know they're in some trouble right now. I think Julian is out with injury. I think Romeo, I don't know what's going on there. I think he was in the game the other day. And then Charles Harris is whatever. You're going to have to... What about Sam Laporte? What maybe you have to activate... No, Sam Laporte is healthy. I don't care what tight end. Okay. I think that they may have to go ahead and see Broderick is ready because God forbid, like I said to you earlier, Bill, this dude come in and play, and then he's the Jalen Duran of this year. I'm just saying.
Well, no, I know what you're saying, man. Everybody they need to a lot of.
They got to make an adjustment.
Not over. Like not 6, 7 games. Not 6, 7 games in the season, and we still going off this shit.
It's time to be like what the fuck. And that's what I'm saying.
That's all I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That it's only week 2. We got Atlanta coming up. It's another team. They got a good offensive line. They like to run the football. Okay, they
about to go retarded.
They like to run the football. Okay,
so you got to have some beef up front to deal with that bruiser, man. You cannot. They got bruising backs even behind. So you don't need to be ready with that D line, man. You can't just do it in the middle.
You can't lie, though. All the Seattle fucking linemen look like they was on steroids, dog. Them motherfuckers don't look human. They do not look human. Them motherfuckers look like they was created. Fuck that. They look like they was created, bro. Like you just pumping them motherfuckers full of steroids. Just we gonna get them up today.
I want to give a shout out. We want to give a shout out to everybody that's in the chat, man. Of course, on 16.
Shout out to y'all, man.
Melvin Drew, the realtor, putting on the chat. Micro Mike. He was in the chat as well. Go Lions, man. We'd like to thank everybody that came through this on the chat, man. Very appreciate y'all for the love and support. The link is in the chat as well. If you want to join in as well, to you more feel free, man. So to join in as well to talk some more Lions football talk, man. Definitely, man. We'll show
Shout out to
love.
Taro out there still holding his team down and ain't worried about it. His ass almost 90 years old and still coaching.
And shout out to Andrew. Andrew Love. Shout out to him as well, man. So
Shout out to you. Yes.
Shout out to you, brother.
But yeah, man. Listen, we go ahead. Bree, I
Shoot
know you
Dan
about to say.
Campbell in his foot. That's what we need to do. Shoot Dan
Listen.
Campbell in his foot. He's stupid.
Listen,
Shoot him in his foot.
listen, I'm gonna
Shoot him
say
in his
this.
goddamn big toe. Stupid ass.
I'm gonna say this too, and y'all get on me for saying this if y'all want
Tell him
to.
quit smoking weed. That nigga be in that blow.
That too.
Gotcha.
Leave the weed smoking alone. Just do it in various areas, if you must.
He should be smoking. Period.
That too. But I gotta say this though. I gotta give a shout out to the Seattle Seahawks, man, just for winning.
Shout out to Geno Smith for making us look bad.
Nothing against them. And on top of that,
He look like Patrick Mahomes.
they signed some stuff for me at the game too. So shout out to the Seahawks. That's all I'm like.
Ain't that a bitch? No, you good.
You got damn right. You got.
Hey, listen, I want to
got
turn
my
to a
Geno
comment real
Smith
quick.
down.
Melvin Drew. I want to respond to him.
Shit.
I did mention about the fact that our defense still like it needs to work. In fact, I think it was on Manby's podcast when I said it. I was excited after game one. I'll be the first one to admit it. And I didn't necessarily say that I was angry about the loss yesterday. I just didn't like a lot of stuff that I saw. Because I think we could have did better. I didn't say that the defense was just great last week on game one. I saw the problems with it. I said Aiden Hutchinson was a man by himself. And it wasn't until we saw my man Pascal out there to where I saw other people contribute. I mentioned the problems with the defense. So one thing about me, say you hate me or love me, I'm consistent about everything I say and do.
See, they was putting a little pressure. They just couldn't get the Geno.
They put pressure better than that.
Geno was out there, man.
Put some pressure because there was times where Geno was a little uncomfortable and his throws was off. So especially deep in their own too.
And I also agree with Melvin Drew on this. I think they had the big head from week one, and that's true. They did. And this is going to be a message on them players. The way they respond to Atlanta this game going to show that the players really are getting it. Are y'all humble, or are y'all still on this high ride and y'all going to let y'all get exposed?
Oh no, not to cut you off. They're very humble. These motherfuckers have been making Facebook status telling them, we sorry. Don't give up on us. We still gonna give y'all. We still got a long way to go. This been motherfuckers apologize. So I think they got humbled by that. But you can't see CJ Gardner fucked us up when he put the target on our back. You spread that shit out and put that target on our back, and they saw that, and Seattle said, "Oh, so now when we whoop their ass, now we gonna troll them." Because you seen that locker room picture that they had their blue man
about to say. I was just about to mention the saddest thing I saw at work was watching the Seahawks celebrate in the locker room, and it was just like I wanted to throw up. I wanted to throw up because I understood what had to happen to us, but it was just like, damn, y'all let them come in our home opener, and this happened.
Y'all want all these masks. Y'all want all these masks, and then we catch an ass whooping, and then y'all not at the Seattle. I don't know how the hell he got the mask, but he was wearing that bitch in the video. Right, we're celebrating. This bastard, bro. Breed, you ain't shit, bro. I can't tell you right now, bro. That man, take that shit down. I don't want to see that. That's disrespectful. That shit make me want to cry. That's disrespectful again. That's like somebody coming home and put on your jersey, like, that's trolling at its best, bro. They did us worse than 50 Cent do people. And 50 Cent is a dog at trolling people.
I gotta say this in this comment that Andrew said right quick. Safety in the corner back blitz has to wrap up. Okay, yeah, but when your defensive line doesn't give enough pressure to get to the quarterback, it's gonna make the corners and safeties jobs harder to try to keep up with wide receivers, especially speedy wide receivers, like Tyler Lockett, Jackson. You know, my man's from that school, Columbus.
That's the Smith and Jim.
Back to the Lions defense, because we saw 5 things wrong. Number 1, we couldn't tackle worth a shit. We was out there looking like we was out there looking like we playing 2-hand touch. What the fuck was going on? We couldn't tackle. We couldn't cover. We couldn't get pressure. And Gino had his day with us. Gino could do whatever he wanted that day. He could go on the sideline, get a drink of Gatorade, high five Carroll, run his ass right out there and throw the ball like he never left.
Yeah, but it's hard for defense to stay with all pro wide receivers like Lockett and Metcalf, man. It's hard.
Yeah, but they had Metcalf quiet the whole game. Metcalf was quiet. He was he's basically a decoy. Because Lockett was getting a lot of them plays.
That's because Lockett is the best receiver still on that team. That's why.
Yeah.
It's just what he's been doing since he's been in the league. I told y'all last week, him and Stephon Diggs were two of the most slept on picks by both the Minnesota Vikings and the Seattle Seahawks. Minnesota was stupid to let him trade him and Diggs, and then Tyler Lockett, of course, been Tyler Lockett. I'm jealous of the talent that both them players have because they both do the same type of shit.
Yeah.
All right, let's get into it.
Please put Broderick Martin in there.
Please.
Don't draft him and don't put him in there. See what he can do.
Yep.
Please, and don't put Will Harris on the field. Don't.
Yeah, okay. You said it, not me.
Don't give me.
Because if y'all put that bastard on the field, then I'm gonna panic. Goddamn it! And y'all can say don't panic. No, I'm gonna panic if that fuck on the field. I'm panicking because he can't guard shit. He can't guard my 8-year-old daughter, nigga. I know he can't guard shit. He can't guard shit.
Don't get me started on Will I Am.
Please. Will I Am. He needs to be Will I Am off the team. He needs to be Will I Am off the team in this motherfucker. No,
he gave up a touchdown. He was willing.
Listen,
like he was willing to fucking guard Stephon Diggs.
Dante, why did you even bring his name up, man?
That bastard be on the fucking field, and I want to know why.
Hey, man, you know what? Because if you go on field, you know they're gonna put his ass on that tight end they got too.
He gonna get his ass smoked like a black man too. He gonna get baptized, bro. Man, fuck out of here. He gonna get baptized, bro. What you mean, man? He garbage. That motherfucker be literally on the play. He be looking like this. Wait, where my man go? And my man already done ran up the damn yard, man. Fuck, that shit crazy, bro. No, don't put Will Harris on the field at all.
All right, gentlemen. So can we move on to the next topic, please? Lions Falcons preview. Well, I think we had enough about.
Okay, I'm gonna just tell you, fight Lions. That's it. That's my only fight. Just fight.
All right. So this preview of the Lions and Falcons. So the Lions said they practiced today. You see some of our key players.
Is these the players without?
No practice. The ones that's hurt. This one, Josh Reynolds, I was kind of a little bit surprised. But even though he played well, I need to see this guy a little bit more. I need to see Anton Green a little bit more. I need to see him a little bit more.
Is all these players hurt?
Yeah, these are injuries. Yeah.
Fuck, man.
And Frank, right now they had 4 practices today. Josh Reynolds had limited practices, no practices for the rest of the guys. Which Antoine Green, he's in a concussion protocol. So,
man. Fuck. Well, go fight. That's all I can say, man.
Next man up. That's how I look at it. Next man up. We talk about how this team is got a lot of depth. We're gonna see how much depth they got on this team.
Absolutely.
Yep. Know that for sure.
Okay, can I ask y'all a question? Is anybody hurt on Atlanta?
I look it up.
God damn, this every year. It be like 10 niggas almost out. Like,
Josh Reynolds will play this Sunday. Don't even worry about it. He just they to me he probably could have played full practice, but they kept him limited to give him rest.
Man, who you talking about?
Josh Reynolds. I think he'll be fine.
Oh, I thought you said my Will here. Don't let that fuck play. Kidnap that nigga and had him in the trunk after the
Dante,
gun.
why you keep bringing this man up?
Because it's so long on the field, man. That should be pissing me off. I'm like, why the fuck he sucks so bad, but y'all keep putting him on the field? If I suck ass and I'm out here just sucking ass, I don't want to be on the field. Don't put me on that motherfucker. I'm embarrassing y'all and shit. That ain't gonna make no better. Embarrassing y'all out this motherfucker.
Okay, Dante.
Right. I'm gonna have to get a leash with Dante, man. Put a little electric
man.
All right, so fellas, so let's go ahead and continue talking about this preview for this Atlanta Falcons Lions 1 o'clock start. I'm gonna start with Nomis.
Okay.
What are you looking for in this upcoming game this week, man, against the Falcons?
I'm looking for the involvement of our younger players, specifically our rookies. I think, it's time to go ahead now more than ever because of the injury. We did, by the way, bring up Sullivan Bam Night. If y'all ain't ever had a chance to watch that video, that hype video I made for the Weapon Room, make sure y'all go check that video out. Welcome to Detroit Bam Night. But, I think that he's going to bring the power element to it. Obviously, you've got Craig Williams, but let's be real. We want to see Jahmyr Gibbs. I mean, he's the 12 pick and draft. That's the main one we want to see. Obviously, we want to see Jack Campbell. And actually, now, this is where one of the good things also come from last game. Sam Laporta, especially in that final drive, when watching him break all those tackles, I want to see more of Sam Laporta this week because I think you're going to need him going on Atlanta's defense. I think they do got some injuries in that area, so I think Sam Laporta should eat just fine with the injuries at the wide receiver. I expect a real big game from him this coming week, actually. So he's one of my marquee guys. Hopefully, we get one of our young DTs activated too. So it's really just the young guys I want to see, and I want to see whatever adjustments they make because we got to stop the run. That's you take away the run, you got to change. So if we can apply pressure against the run completely and keep them out the end zone, off the ground, man, don't let that running back hurt us too much. Find a way to control and contain that quarterback because he can move. Those are the two keys for this game defensively. Offensively, we got to get a rhythm going with the run game, man. You got to come with a balance attack. We got to get to the ground. We do have some injuries still on the offensive line. We don't know if Decker's going to be back. So you might want to still lean on the run and, try to get the flow of the run game going and let Jared Goff cook with his tight end, man. I think you got a shot there to win this game. If I had to give a score prediction, I would say 20. I'm going to go again with 28-21.
You said what was your score now?
28-21 Lions.
Breed.
Well, offense got to definitely bring it for sure. Got to challenge this defense. Go. I mean, like I'm with Noam. They got to get the running game together. Definitely, these receivers they got to go at these corners, especially Jeff Okudah, because Jeff Okudah is nicked up and he's got a little bit of injury. I say go at him, and go at him, relentless, and just like I said, just whatever receivers we have. Hopefully, we have St. Brown. Hopefully, we'll have him. If we don't, then it's like I said, next man up. The defense, you gotta put pressure on Ripper. Gotta put pressure, and in that running game, because that running game is gonna challenge us. It's gonna challenge. You gotta have it in the middle. You can't have Hutchinson do everything. You gotta put Broderick Martin in there in the middle just to see how he is. Draft him for a reason. Just put him in there, see how he do.
They should have had him in there for the last 3 games. Shit.
And then definitely watch they pass rush with Grady Jarrett, Got to watch out for him because he's a beast. You know, and really contain Drake London.
Don't forget Calais Campbell too.
Exactly.
That's why I said run the ball.
Yeah, I would say of try to avoid throwing the ball against AJ Terrell because he's good. I would say go at Akuda and just run a yes sir, and just basically, man, just control the possession. Don't have your defense all out the field and let them get tired. I think that was big against the Seahawks. That defense was they was out there too long. So have your defense fresh. They can make plays, come together, and we just take these Falcons, man. Hey, I got the Lions winning 31-21.
Okay.
Dante?
Man, just go out there and fight at this point, bro. Like, I'm just saying, just Jared Goff, just try to have a game, try to get Laporta majorly involved. Cause I don't know, ain't Amara St. Brown hurt too?
Yeah, I think he got cramps, but he should be back.
Man, niggas catching LeBron James injuries and shit. God damn. Shit, man. Fuck. He'll be alright if he just got cramps, man. I mean, I guess it's that time of the month, but anyway, shit, man. Fight, man. Just go out there. Just don't get smoked, man. That's shit. I mean, the Seattle game was close, but damn, like, just like no, and we gotta slow down on the 3 and outs, man. We can't just be. And Dan Campbell, don't go for it every 4th down, bro. Please, like, look at your yard, look at your distance, look how you can just, because you really try to make the team. When you get the 4th downs and 10s and all that, or forward, punt that bitch away. If it's 4th and 1, okay, go for it. I mean, yeah, you know what I'm saying, go for it or something, but don't keep trying to go for it all the time because teams gonna recognize that and they gonna see that and they gonna be ready for that. They gonna be looking for that. You ain't fooling nobody doing that every game. Because remember, he did it in the Kansas City game. Am I correct? And he turned around and did it in the Seattle game. Am I correct?
Yeah.
Atlanta gonna be looking for that shit. They gonna be ready. They gonna be standing there 10 toes down, ready for you to do some slick stuff, and that stuff gonna get blown up. So I know he don't trust his kicker. I mean, shit, I would have that bastard practicing every field goal positioning, every 4th down position, just in case I have to really go and do that. Because it shouldn't be, Dan Campbell shouldn't be doing a lot of 4 and outs, like 4th and go for it, because he don't trust his kicker. That's a problem. So, I mean, that bastard's only practice will be kicking field goals from every which way. I want you damn near kicking 60-yard field goals. Shit, like. Because like me and Daryl talked about, like he said, I said that Seattle game, we left 14 points on the board. We left 14 points on the board easy. And we could have been doing it. Like I said, when that kicker kicked that field goal at the end, my heart dropped. To tie the game up, my heart dropped. Because I sure thought he was going to tank him. That mother was going to go. So, that's my title, man. Just fight. My prediction, man, it's going to be probably a close game. I'm gonna say it's gonna probably be like probably gonna be a high scoring game, probably gonna be like 30-31. I'm gonna have to shit.
One thing. Please limit the turnovers, offense. Please limit the turnovers.
Thank you. Yeah, please limit the penalties too, bro. Because the penalties don't make sense, bro. You already know the referees are going against us. You already know they watching us under a microscope to see if anything go wrong with us.
All right. So I'm gonna start with this. I'm surprised of Atlanta. I know they 2-0. I'm surprised of them. I thought Atlanta's probably gonna go 0-2. You know, maybe 1-1. 2-0. 2 of the games they was at home. They did a comeback against Green Bay, which I thought they lost that game, but they came back against Green Bay. Atlanta's been playing good football. It's 2 games. They got to come on the road. They got to come here to us. Atlanta's, the way they've been playing, they've been running the football. Got one of the top rushing, top 5 from my understanding. That's right now, and rushing right now. They're top 5.
He's gonna eat like a motherfucker.
Bijan Robinson is an animal. He's a beast.
Shit, we should have got that nigga.
But everybody on this panel have absolutely valid points. We gotta limit the turnovers. We gotta limit these penalties. We have to stop the run. We got to make Desmond Ridder play quarterback all game long. And I'm gonna tell you too, it's a name that y'all haven't brought up. I know he has not had his share the first 2 games with Atlanta. Kyle Pitts.
I said that.
I'm telling you now. Kyle Pitts is dying to have a good game. The first 2 games he hasn't had it. He is dying to have a good game. I'm telling you, Lions. If that Lions defense, if they let Kyle Pitts get off like crazy, you're in trouble. I understand Drake London is good. I believe that Zacchaeus is good. Don't get me wrong. But if Kyle Pitts gets off and tortured that Lions defense, you're in trouble.
Man, don't let the quarterback go. Remember, he the one fucked this up last year.
I don't care. Kyle Pitts gets off. He is, like I said, he is dying for a good game.
Man, if he get off and if Robinson get off and if Riddler get off, we fuck.
Riddler, to me, is he a bad quarterback? No.
Hell no.
Is he a good quarterback?
He decent.
He's a to me, he's a average quarterback.
He's a poor man, Smith.
I'm not gonna go that far because he's still young. But again, you gotta limit the turnovers. Lions, you gotta be better up in pressure.
Man, you gotta march that bitch up the field and score.
I'm not even worried. I'm not even thinking about the offense. I'm talking about just defense.
Defense gotta stop.
I'm talking defense right now.
Right.
I'm talking defense. I know.
And another guy we gotta slow down, and nobody mentioned him, is Cordell Patterson.
Oh, yeah.
He's not playing. He's not playing.
Okay, cool. That's a good way to slow him down.
Yeah,
cool.
He's not
We'll
playing.
be on the bench watching that one.
He's not playing. As far as I know, he's not playing. Yeah, but that's to be determined. Which, like I said, I'm not worried about Cordero Patterson like that, like he used to. He's not what he used to be. I mean, he's dangerous, but he's not what he used to be. I'm not too much really concerned with Cordero Patterson like that. Kyle Pitts is my concern. My thing is the Detroit Lions. You got to play better. Team defense, you got to play better. You got to get some pressure. That defensive line, you got to get some pressure on the quarterback. You got to rattle him. Make it easier for your linebackers and your secondary to be able to chase these receivers. Especially when you're playing man coverage. You got to make sure that defensive line get enough pressure. And then when it comes to stopping, when it comes to running, Atlanta running football, you got to get to Bijan Robinson early and often. If you don't get to him early, he's going to bust off at least 10 to 15 yards, getting the first down. I'm telling you, even what he did to Green Bay's defense, Green Bay got a decent defense. He ran the ball pretty well against them. He ran the ball pretty well.
Where he go for 125?
I can't remember exactly.
And then at 50 yards receiving. Fuck out of here.
He is an animal. Lions, you got to play better defense. As simple as that. I'm not too, like you said, the offense. Yeah, we got Bam Knight. You know, we got him. You know, now. So, I mean, my things with the running game, I don't want to see Jahmyr Gibbs running between the tackles a lot. He's not at that typical type of running back that's going to run between the tackles. You need to hit Jahmyr Gibbs, put him in a good situation. You got him, you know, get him out on the flat, get him some plays for him so when he catch the ball, he can get downfield and get first downs. Right. You don't need him running in between the tackles a bunch of times. He's not that type of running back.
And please, Lions, not to cut you off, but please, Lions defense, please complete your tackles. Please tackle correctly. Please.
Correct.
We can't have these soft two-hand touch shit. That shit ain't gonna work.
Correct. You can tackle. Absolutely. Jared Goff, I'm not worried about Jared Goff. Jared Goff is playing absolutely well. He's been playing good. People say, oh, he threw the pick six. Listen, the man threw 300, almost 80-something pass attempts before he threw that interception. And even that interception was not his fault. And we all know that. Jared Goff has not been turning the ball over the 11 games he had, you know, dating back to last season. Jared Goff has not really been turning the ball over. That's just simple as that. He's been taking care of the football. And that's what you need. A quarterback that can take care of the football, not making silly mistakes. That's how you win a lot of games. And Nomus, I know you looking at me, had your head down like crazy.
But he
reaching down for that Modelo over there.
Yeah, he and that cheeses, you know that. But again,
I drank my Modelo over the day before yesterday. I do got a beer in there though, but ain't no Modelo. I'm gonna
yeah, listen.
Yeah, I got plenty. Motherfucker, alcoholic, dog.
Hey, no, man, that situation happened on the weekend.
Oh, okay. You drinking your life away.
So yeah, that's what I'm gonna take with this Falcons Lions preview. And my score, I don't think it's gonna be high as everybody think it is. I still just say the Lions gonna win, but it's gonna be a field goal. I got 20-17.
Okay.
I got 20-17. It's gonna be a close game. And it's gonna be it's the Lions defense still gotta need a lot of work to be done. Still needs a lot of work to be done. But you can I'm gonna say this. If this defense doesn't get it together, doesn't improve before the 5 week comes up, they're in trouble.
You might be in trouble. Yeah. Oh, DC and Breed, I'm glad I got y'all in here.
What's good?
What the hell happened?
What you mean? What you
y'all
mean,
squad?
Listen, we'll get into that in a second.
Hell yeah, we definitely got to. Cause
we'll get into that in a little bit. This mainly in this show, we're just talking Lions today.
I got you.
So we'll get into that shortly, before the show ends. So, yeah. So, man, like I said, Lions Falcons. It should be a pretty good game. Definitely looking forward to it. Y'all guys looking, you know, like you said, everybody man in this panel made valid points. Like I said, got to play better.
I'm scared.
I gotta say this too. Shout out to the Lions for putting that Barry Sanders statue up there.
That bitch is fire, bro. Kobe gonna have Kobe better take note. They gonna have to step their game up for real.
They already in the works with that Kobe statue anyway. So I mean, that's LA.
They go out to really step they shit. That Barry Sanders shit, I almost want to drive by a gas all the way out to go see that motherfucker. Cause that bitch fire. I was like, oh.
Only thing I criticize, I wish it would have been at least 10 years or more sooner. I wish I thought he was.
Yeah, he deserved it 10 years ago.
He deserved it almost 15 years ago, almost 20 years ago.
He deserved it when he left.
And my thing is though, the next man should get a statue, Calvin Johnson.
Oh, yeah. He will.
Yeah. And then Matthew Stafford deserves one.
I give Matthew Stafford.
He deserves one because he tried to. Do you remember when? Okay, last season. Do you remember he was trying to fucking put us in the playoffs? He wanted to give Detroit the best gift he could ever give our ass and put us in the playoffs. Even though he probably figured like shit, they're gonna get smoked by the Niners.
Hold on, Dante. Stafford was hurt.
That's why he couldn't. I thought he was cleared to play that game.
No, he was hurt. That was Baker Mayfield.
That you mean Baker ass crack ran in there and fucking blew it.
Hey, Daryl, you gotta say it right.
Baker Trashfield.
Baker Trashfield. Yeah.
Stafford was hoping he was gonna be healthy enough to play, but he couldn't. He did kind of come up.
And I know he was in the mud punching the wall like son of a bitch. I just
did not ever say put a statue of Matthew Stafford in Detroit. Man, be properly roaming around.
Man, I'll say that to Man Beast, man. He deserved one. Fuck that. Man Beast need to get over that grudge shit. You grudge because that man Winston Wilson won. I told Man Beast shit, I wasn't sitting for no fucking fourth rebuild neither. Fuck, I'm gonna keep sitting right babysitting fucking receivers. I ain't got time for that shit. What the fuck? I'm getting old as fuck. I'm about to be 40 trying to win a ring. I'm about to be Mr. Charles Barkley. This motherfucker be trying to talk shit about people with rings and be looking stupid. Like, we really got one.
I'm gonna tell you somebody that need to get a statue and he don't get the respect he should. It's Herman Moore.
Yes.
Herman Moore had one. He should have been had one though. He should have been had one around the time Barry had one.
Yeah.
No,
can he get into the Hall of Fame, please? Please.
Herman?
Please.
Herman, whoa. Yeah, Herman still ain't got to the Hall of Fame?
Nah, he still ain't in
it. Hold on. I saw it on, I think it was either Mike or one of those pages that Herman Moore has been nominated for the Hall of Fame.
About damn time. He should have been way long time ago. Fuck is they waiting on? Christmas? Shit.
Yes.
Yeah.
And the thing is, he don't get paid as the wide receiver that Jerry Rice got. Herman was a monster, bro.
Yeah, exactly. Him, Barry, fucking Chris Philman, fucking Luther Ellis, Robert Porcher,
Johnny
Morton. Damn, what the fuck is they waiting on? Christmas? Fuck.
You look at Herman and you compare him to guys like Rice, you know what I mean? He was just as good as those guys. For some reason, he didn't get the same respect. It never made sense.
Like, what, they gonna wait till he dead to give him one? Fuck. Damn. Gonna wait till
I think Lawrence Brown should get a statue too.
Yeah.
Who?
He's one of the best linebackers.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I think Lomas should be in the Hall of Fame too.
Yeah, he ain't in there neither.
He was Super Bowl.
See, no, DC and y'all, this what goes back. They really hate Detroit. They hate giving motherfuckers that play here they flowers, bro. They rather wait till these motherfuckers die and be like, oh shit, yeah, let's be nice and just put them in there. Like, nah, dog, give the dude his flowers while he here.
Mm-hmm.
And one more person. I don't know about Hall of Fame, but I would like to see some miniature statue of him, at least in Fort Mill. Gotta get the homie Jason Hanson. Gotta get Jason Hanson.
Who?
Jason Hanson. Come on,
yeah.
He should. Hey, man. I would be scared if I was his kid, bro. I would be scared if I was his kid. He came in telling me he's gonna kick my ass. I'd be nervous.
I mean, if you're gonna put him in, you might as well put Eddie Murray in there too.
Oh shit. Oh yeah.
They need to basically put an area in Ford Field where they're acknowledging their legends more, man. Basically, I think they need to do that. because we had so many of them at one point in time. You can even look back at Bronco Billy. Like he created that whole leaping thing for running backs that you saw Drake Bell do, that you saw the running back do. He made that popular. And like to me, he don't get this thing. He's the 24-20. So a lot of them do need it, and the sack leader, the real sack leader, Butter Baker. You know what I'm saying? You gotta think they need to make like a hall somewhere inside Ford Field, like a mini museum that acknowledges all their Hall of Famers. I don't think they have that down there. I've never seen it walking around there at the workers. And all you not, man.
Shit, you know how they do the Lions.
That's it.
You know how they do the Lions long. They'll sit up, they'll put their name on them damn little slides at the top of the damn by the suites and shit. That's why you see Barry Sanders over there. His number be over there. He just got a damn statue. Shit, he should have been had one. Shouldn't have had to wait this damn long. And then what if he would have died or some shit? Then the mother be looking stupid as hell. Like, oops.
They gotta be real
just gave us shit. Man, boy.
It's crazy.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, Jason, you right. Jason Hansen do deserve one. Shit, he kept us in half the games we played. Shit, well, for him, we wouldn't have been winning half the season. Shit.
That's real.
That motherfucker scared me, though. Like I said, if I was his kid, I'd be nervous. He couldn't come in the house talking about he gonna kick our ass. I'm like, no, you can whip me, bro.
Absolutely.
You do 63-yard field goals, my dude. I ain't even trying to go there with your ass. No.
Yeah, hitting them like Matt Prater or something.
No, man, fuck Matt Prater. Every time he got the Milwaukee, we versus the Packers, he act drunk. Nigga missing 3 field goals in a row and shit. Like, what's wrong with dog? Like he drinking Tennessee whiskey in this?
I'll sell this whole channel to get Matt Prater back in the court right now.
You ain't lying, dog.
Story time. So I found out from my buddy. I didn't work that Cardinals game that you guys played on. I was dealing with a 2 problem. So one of my trusted buddies that worked down there told me, Matt Prater, you can tell he miss it here. Like he just down there looking in the tunnel, just walking around, just like, damn, I'm gone. Like you could tell he did not want to be gone from Detroit. He said,
what happened? Did not give him a great contract?
All he was doing was just talking about memories.
Wait, why did he leave? Did his contract run up and they didn't want to give him money?
They didn't want to pay him enough money. They didn't have enough money to pay him because he wanted like $3-4 million a year, and Lions only had like $16 million.
Man, they should have gave that nigga that shit. The fuck? They gonna give a nigga that can't boot shit money? What the fuck? That was stupid, bro. Yeah, see, Lions go back. Lions to do stupid shit, and then we end up paying for it in the end.
Hey, that's the Force. That's the Force.
Man, fuck the Force. They need to get their shit together because that's stupid.
They need to get them cars together too. Shit.
You know, come on, look. Let me tell you something about the Lions. Let me tell you something about the Force. If the Force could get their shit together for once and just put all the pieces together, the person that if they win the Super Bowl here before half of us go, Detroit would be happy with them. But they just don't. I think they like losing. I really do.
They do.
If you get paid, regardless if you losing or not, you ain't gonna care about it. That was always the narrative. Look how crowded they were down in Ford Field. You would have thought that we were a Super Bowl team for every year.
See,
you seen all the motherfuckers walked out sad.
See, but that's the fans' fault because we keep supporting this stuff.
Yeah,
they're gonna keep doing it. So it's us to not support this. If they constantly losing, and you seeing teams that ain't even been in the league that long going to Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Like what?
What? Bro, yeah, bro, that's shit. And then that's why I told y'all when we did that review, when I told y'all that dumbass fan that got a tattoo of the Lions winning the Super Bowl this year on his fucking arm, you idiot. Now you look stupid as hell.
Now remember though, the Browns cleared their stadium out and eventually they got a playoff win with it. Beating a long time, really in divisional rivals with Pittsburgh Steelers, one of the worst 11-0 teams I've ever seen in my life. And although they have been consistent since, they still in a good contention because look at that defense the way it's playing. They lost. The boy, And my jail
Yeah, they
some
lost.
again.
Cause did you see Nick Chubb? You see that tackle on Nick Chubb? That shit turned my stomach, bro.
Yeah,
And it's
yeah,
the same knee. It's the same knee he hurt in college, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You know the sad, you know the
not
funny thing
coming
about
back.
Nick Chubb? The year Nick Chubb came out, everybody said he was like the worst running back of that group, and he was the best one.
Hell no. No.
Easily the best one. They all told him. They said he sucked. Dude is the best running back out of that draft.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And now look at him. He hurt, and now he's got a season career-ending injury. He's not coming back, bro. They got to repair that whole knee.
Speaking of college, I'm going to get into some little college right quick, man. Definitely want to get into that right quick. We got a big game coming up. Oregon, Colorado. Colorado.
They looking good. They beat State, man, but that game almost turned into a fight, man. And I gotta ask y'all a question about what the hell is Deion Sanders doing, bro? You bring out Lil Wayne, and nobody could. I couldn't understand what song he was singing, bro.
I forgot what it was.
I don't know what it was. He was in the Colorado jersey because Deion presented him that shit before the game, but when he came out singing, he was doing that moaning shit. What the fuck is wrong with dog? Like, I didn't understand what he was saying. I don't even know what song he was singing, bro.
Got a lot of water. Instead of a lot of water,
And then he was, I'm like, what the fuck are you saying, bro? What was he saying? What was he saying, bro? I couldn't make out none of that shit.
Dante, don't wrap your brain around it too much, man. Just don't.
Man, I ain't trouble. How you gonna be live like that and nobody know what the fuck you saying, bro? You out there looking stupid. You supposed to be one of the greatest rappers alive. You came out with that shit?
Dante, don't wrap. I keep telling you, don't wrap your brain around it too much.
Oh wow.
So we got some good games. You know, just looking at top 25. As you know, you see Michigan and
that's
Rutgers.
the winner right there. That's the win right there for us.
Oklahoma and Cincinnati. You got Florida State and Clemson. That's gonna be a good game. Miami and Temple. You got this game right here.
That's the game I want to see. That Colorado and Oregon State. Oregon. That's gonna be a good game.
Oregon is a double-digit favorite in that game, but I got Colorado winning that game. I think it's gonna be close.
I don't know, man. I think Sanders might get stopped this game.
No, I ain't counting Sanders up. You gotta understand something about prime time, bro. Prime time is big coming up in big games. You think he on? Listen, y'all gotta understand something about Deion Sanders. This is probably one of the smartest people in college football right now. You don't think he know the expectation of what he's dealing with against all these bitter teams in this conference, like Oregon? You don't think he know he just lost Travis Hunter? You don't think he know that he gonna bring it this game? You don't think he ain't in it? But this is prime time, bro. When you look at Deion Sanders as the coach, look at it, it's almost like he's off there with him. It almost feels like he's somebody that you would see in your school. That's the element he brings it. But the difference is he's actually a famous player that done it. It's a real familiar feel about him. Like you used to have a coach just like him. You don't think he ain't drilling it into him? Like, look, we got a big game coming up. This week, go to. Deion will be winning this game.
Not to cut you off, no. He did something. Now I do respect him, and this is why he's one of my favorites. I do respect him for what he did. Remember that wide receiver out there was having a horrible game, right?
Mm-hmm.
He went over there. He didn't scream at him. He grabbed him. He hugged him. He didn't scream at him. He just told him, "Look, man, forget about all the noise. Forget about the crowd. Forget about everything. Just go out here and play your game." That boy went out there and scored 2 touchdowns after he was already falling apart the first quarter.
You're gonna have to start looking at him like people did Nick Saban for a while.
Yeah, he's a player's coach. He's a player's coach.
The epitome of the pinnacle of what it means to be a player's coach. On top of that, and he just barely getting started. He hasn't hit his pickup. You gotta remember, normally this team wouldn't even be able to compete with the teams they just beat until he got here. If they doing this now, that's all I'm gonna say. Wherever he go, Brad Holmes and the Lions better be going there too. That's all I'm saying.
Shit. Dan Campbell keep making the dumbass decisions he making. We ain't gonna be going no fucking way.
No, I'm talking about drafting players, man. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, go ahead, girl.
Yeah, so on that, they got the, like I said, the Colorado, Oregon. That's gonna be a huge game. This Alabama, Mississippi, which the SEC plays. Starts, and then you got this Duke, UConn, UCLA.
Hey, what about them two teams?
Tennessee. That's the easy wins for both Florida and Tennessee. LSU, should be a win. Oregon State and Washington State. It's gonna be a good game.
That's gonna be a shootout, bro.
That's gonna be a good game. You see Texas, number 3 Texas against Baylor. That should be a good game. Iowa and Penn State.
That'd be a good
Iowa. I'm gonna tell you something. Iowa dodged a couple of bullets in their
But
games.
I think this one ends right here.
Oh, they're gonna lose to Penn State. They're gonna lose.
Yeah.
So, and this game right here, this is the big game. The School of Columbus versus Notre Dame. The School of Columbus. We know we don't utter. Yeah, we know we don't utter that name. So on this show, we don't utter that name. So
that's an easy win for Georgia.
Yeah, and North Carolina, Pittsburgh. That should be a good game. Washington should easily win that game. USC should easily win that game. So those are week 4 of college football of the week. So like I said, it's a couple days.
Well, y'all team don't play this year? Y'all team don't play this week?
Yeah, we play. And speaking of, we play Maryland this week.
That's an easy win for y'all.
I don't know about that. Don't know about that.
Where the confidence is?
No, listen.
Maryland been on the radar, bro, over the last 2 years.
Where the confidence is?
No, it's kind of the thing is Maryland is a good football.
See, look, hear my damn cats now, dog.
Oh god.
Look, he like, man, leave me alone.
So
my boy, he like, man.
Speaking of Michigan State.
Oh yes, let's get into this shit, cause
speaking of the Michigan State,
god damn
situation. I'm just gonna talk a little bit about it, and I can get into the whole entire segment of it about this whole situation. As you know, Monday, that Mel Tucker was terminated by Michigan State. He was terminated, which he was supposed to have which they still supposed to have a hearing on October 5th and the 6th, which that, Michigan State, to me, I say they was wrong for terminating him without for the hearing, saying before the hearing happens, which it was an unfortunate situation, which, Michigan State, say he has 7 days to pretty much to respond to the notification that he was before being terminated, which he responded a couple hours later, and it was just like, let's be, in so many words, in Tucker's statement, he claims firing was a miscarriage of justice. It came because of Miss Tracy improper public disclosure, the entire 1,200-page investigation file regarding her baseless complaint against me. Let's be clear. I don't believe MSU plans to fire me because I made it to an entirely consensual private relationship with another adult who gave 1% at MSU and my beehives over 2 years. So the thing is, the problem with this, this whole thing been going on. This whole investigation has been going on, and it was, it was inside, and now for USA Today linked it out, and then
Hey, cut it out.
MSU,
God
yeah,
damn it.
for MSU
My
to
bad.
leak it out, well, to USA Today to leak it out, they MSU want to do something about this now, and it's just kind of crazy. Just like you want to get rid of Tucker. Yes, I know he did. He put himself in a situation he should have got into, but you also got to too that you to get this. You took it upon yourself. MSU you want to let him go before this hearing, but this, he, say put his, his complaints and his statements out, but y'all want to take her side, more. We all know what this is.
Yeah, but
we all know what this is. We all know.
But you gotta look at it too. Yeah, you're right. They taking her side, but ain't she a white woman?
Yeah.
Well, there you go, man. I mean,
that's what I said. That's what I said.
You know how it is. If she say we put our hands on her and we know damn well we ain't do it, they gonna look at us like, nah, dog. And that goes back to what I was saying when I was like, well, shit, is she a girl too? And they finna go to the dude. She could be whooping the dude ass, and the dude can just push her and defend himself, and before you know it, he in trouble.
And I'm gonna say this too, before I let y'all get y'all takes in. I'm gonna just say this, that Michigan State has been through a lot with this whole scandal situation, for the Larry Nassar, saying all this stuff. The thing is, it's putting a bad rep on this university, man. For nothing that's going on. Even if Mel Tucker situation gets, he's, they find he was telling the truth with this whole situation, it still puts a bad rep on this university at this situation, because the simple fact, if you want the guys that you're trying to recruit, whoever's the next coach is, you get some of these, the recruits, they're gonna be feeling uncomfortable wanting to come to Michigan State, where their parents gonna be feeling uncomfortable having their kids going to Michigan State.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Play for this football team. You know what I'm saying? Or be a part of this, the university, study at the university. So, like I said, the hearing is coming up. Mel Tucker, he immediately, did his little grievance on his part of why he should not been, terminated. And like you said, I'm just looking forward for this hearing, October 5th and 6th. And that's how I feel about it. We know this. To me, this man has got it's a setup. They want this man out of here. They couldn't fire him off. They couldn't fire him because of the clause of the contract and stuff like that. They know they couldn't fire him like that. So now they try to, go the different direction of trying to get rid of this man. Now you want to get rid of him for, then to give this man an opportunity to give his state his case in his situation. But y'all listen to Miss Brenda Tracy. We know what this is, and I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm gonna let y'all guys take the floor on that right quick before we end this show.
Well, I'm gonna say this, man. Like you said, we go back to saying it again. He put himself in this position. He's a grown man at the end of the day, and you know how they look at women when certain shit like this happens. And like y'all said, y'all have had tragedies in this place. Like y'all had all type of, and yeah, you right. It's gonna make a lot of kids that want to be. They might want to play for the school, but then their parents go like, nah, man, like it's too much tied with that. It's too much going on over there. And you know what I'm saying? They gonna want to steer them somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, y'all alumni is not a bad alumni. Period. Y'all had a couple, like I told y'all before, y'all had a couple of greats that came out. You know what I'm saying? That some of them are still playing today, some are not. but y'all still had a lot of people come out of there, and it's really sad when you look at it because, like you said, he put himself in that position, and he know. I mean, Michigan State wrong too because if y'all knew this guy was such a mess up, and y'all knew he wasn't giving y'all what y'all need throughout these seasons, why give him the big bag like that? Why try to keep him and then say, "Oh shit, we made a mistake," and then y'all start digging in y'all bag. Oh, what can we do? What can we do? That's what I see. What you're saying with that, DC. They was digging in their bag to find out what the hell they can do. Like, what can we do to get rid of him? Because, like you said, they just couldn't fire him. They just couldn't do that. You know what I'm saying? They just because they would have to have a real solid reason why. Correct?
Yeah.
And that's what happened with this situation. Now I do agree with y'all. She was wrong for waiting a long time to bring this out. If that's happened, like I'm gonna go back in the words of what Sergio said in the last video. He said if that was his daughter on the phone and a man is pleasuring himself while talking to her, why wouldn't she just hang up the phone? If you feel that uncomfortable, and then why wouldn't you report it right away? Why would you wait till almost? Y'all said this incident with that happened back in February, correct?
She filed a complaint back in December of of last year.
Okay, but y'all said the situation happened way back in what, February that year?
Yeah.
So why wait that many months to say, "Oh shit, well he did this"? And, you know, yeah. I mean, and y'all got to think too. The courts are going to look into that situation. They're really going to look into that situation, and they're going to do a lot of digging. I think that's why they digging. They trying to dig all the stuff out before the hearing, because they got to come with something. Yeah, y'all. Hey, look, and you know, Man Beast is a U of M fan too, and he even said, man, he said he felt like, yeah, that was a money grab for her. I mean, got to think about it. Yeah, that was a money grab for her. Like, you know, huh?
No, go ahead, finish your thing. I'll just go next.
Yeah, but it was a money grab for her. I mean, sometimes with situations like that, that like goes back to what DC says. It goes back to what DC said. I'm gonna keep burning into people's heads. You are a grown man. At the end of the day, you shouldn't have put yourself in that situation. Grown ass man, you know you under this team like a microscope. They could find any little thing. Like it goes back to when I told y'all about that Matt Patricia story. Remember when he got here? They did the same shit to him. They brought up some shit in college. Then come to find out it wasn't even true. Then, like I said, you didn't hear nothing about that again. Nothing.
But Dante, what is the difference between this and that?
The difference between this and that, they said back then Matt Patricia supposedly had raped someone in college. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was getting. That's what I was finna get at. You said what's the difference? I was finna get that. The difference is their skin color. Major difference. So yeah, they can say, "Oh yeah, such and such did this to me, and you black." So they're like, "Hey man, there's a possibility that happened," and then there you go. But if you a white guy, man, yeah, you gonna get away with it. Like you gonna get away with it. Like, I mean, some of them wasn't fortunate to get away with that shit years later. They had to wait years later. But by then, it's like, hell, why you gonna put him in jail for what? He gonna die in like 10 years. You feel me? Like I heard Sylvester Stallone did some foul shit. Heard Arnold Schwarzenegger did some foul stuff. Heard all these cats did foul shit. And it don't get brought up to decades later when they about to be shit. What? Sylvester Stallone, what, 60-something years old? Almost 70?
Mm-hmm.
Arnold Schwarzenegger, what, almost 70? Mm-hmm. Like, what you gonna put them in the can for? You gonna put them in the can and they gonna die in the can.
I mean, well, you know they did that to Bill Cosby over Trump.
Yeah, they did that to Bill Cosby. They put him in the can, bro. Like, yeah, get your ass in the can.
Hey, Sylvester Stallone, 77 years old.
Right, and they said he supposedly sexually assaulted a girl too. And what's his name was with him when that happened? Arnold Schwarzenegger was with him when that happened. So, but you don't hear nothing about that though.
Kevin Spacey was messing around with an underage girl. You don't hear nothing about that.
You don't hear nothing about that. They don't push that in the face. let one of these black coaches or guys do that. You're gonna be exposed quick. Because like I told Sergio, I said, because he was asking me, he said, "What's up? You think that's why you think they attack?" I said, "Listen here." He said, because we Hispanic and black people. I said, yeah, they get it the worst. Because think about it. How many black coaches? How many black coaches are in the NFL right now?
Not many.
Maybe 2, 3.
Right.
Maybe
2, maybe 4 at the most. But why you think, like you said, like goes back to what you said too about Mike Tomlin. Mike Tomlin knew how to adjust to them. I sit here, if I'm around my teammates and it ain't no, I'm gonna sit here and cut up with them. But when we get with these cameras, I'm gonna put on my best behavior because I'm not gonna get caught up in that bus where they gonna snatch me out of the job.
And the part of that too with Mike Tomlin is because, like you said, he knows when to keep it professional, and he knows
when to get grimy,
and he knows, and the two that he's been a winner. He's been in 2 Super Bowls, won 1, and on top of that, he never had a losing record. It's always been 500 or above. And you know how the Pittsburgh Steelers are. They don't
fire coaches. You said that. They don't fire coaches. They had 3 coaches out their whole NFL career.
There you go. Nomus.
Yeah, go ahead, Nomus. I want to hear Nom.
Dante took a big part of it because I was saying, like, you know, obviously, you really got to give, she's blaming Michigan State. If we, like right now, if we in the same position, we coaching, we ain't making what he making. You know, obviously, it could just, right, she would have been said something because she's like, she ain't got nothing to gain. We know it. You know, they was wrong for paying him that much money when they needed to see some more consistency from him to see if he can keep the team afloat. Especially after losing K9 and all those other towns afterwards. You rushed to play this man, and then now you don't even want to be loyal to it because you know you rushed and made a mistake. You stayed with him, take your time, let him earn it more consistently. You know what I'm saying? I call him a bad coach, and I understand. Like, let him earn it more. You paid him, rushed and paid him. Now you want to stick your foot in. So all 3 parties are to blame. At the end of the day, he wrong. She definitely wrong. And Michigan State is definitely wrong. They shot themselves for that.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, and at the end of the day, you know, I don't like Dante said it best. You know, country of course they gonna ask, why not say nothing? I don't want to hear about no fear. I don't want to hear about no threats. I don't want to hear that because don't sound like nobody was scared about anything. I don't hear none of this old had much because at the end of the day, it takes 2 to tango.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, you know, as much as I know people want to blame Tucker for putting stuff in station, you know what I'm saying? Yes, there is could be blamed for that. But at the end of the day, we know this is race politics. We know this is, I don't think it's necessary about her just being white. I think it's just this woman thing, period. You know, it's woman movement, period. And I think, especially the female, with Me Too stuff, it's still going on. It's never going to go away. So no matter what, how innocent you is, when it comes down to women, it's going to be the scenario. And now, to me, Michigan State needs to be investigated too. After this, that's what I was also going to say, because I'm sorry, but at the end of the day, why would you pay a man and now all of a sudden you want to get rid of a guy when you know you secretly don't want to pay him, and then now this story comes out, and as she filed in December, why take action now? You know what I'm saying? Why take action now?
Yeah, and they took action because the USA linked it out. They took action.
Right. So why y'all snooping on the rug and now trying to throw him under the bus? So everybody throwing him under the bus. I guarantee you.
But see, it's more like he says, it's a money situation, and like it goes back to what he said. Yeah, at the end of the day, no, that'd be like if you a coach, you not finna put yourself in a position for anything could backfire. Because now say if that didn't happen, let's just say this never happened, never got leaked, right? Right? That man, you screwed. They still gotta pay this man $95 million.
Yep.
They got to let him go a whole season coaching, and they still got to pay him $95 million.
Well, he will end up having it'll be $79 million.
Yeah.
Because he already,
Well, shit, that's still a lot of money they got to pay him. That's what I'm saying. Right. He had to literally close out the whole season, coach the whole season, get that shit, and then let's get Breed in this. Let's get Breed in it.
Listen, I'm gonna say what Dante really want to say. These hoes ain't shit.
You ain't lying, bro.
These hoes ain't shit. See,
no,
everybody. I'm with Nomis. Everybody is to blame for this. Michigan State, Herb, Mel Tucker, everybody is to blame.
Everybody in the bubble.
So I'm not just saying this for the women. I'm just saying, don't put all your trust into these women, man. I say this all the time. Don't do it. You telling them your business and I don't do it. They gon' snitch. They gon' snitch more than Malika Andrews. I'm telling you. They gon' snitch.
Yeah.
I mean,
they do.
It's just it's crazy. It's absolutely crazy to me. And then for him as a married man to do this just tells me that he wasn't satisfied with his wife and with all the stuff. Because if you gotta call a chick to get gratifications called or whatever, that just tells me, bro, she not satisfied.
Goes back to what you said. Wasn't they estranged?
Mm-hmm.
So they're not even together. They probably sleep in a separate room. Shit.
Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised.
I wouldn't either.
But to lose your job over some stupid shit like this, it's come on, man. You lose
$100 million on the line. On top of that, what a way for a black.
I know he's so much in the fucking air.
Only the white man can prosper himself.
But at the same time, as black men, we got to stop putting ourselves in this position.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? We got to be smart. You know what I'm saying? We know we target. We know people trying to set us up on stuff. We got to be smarter than that.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So now for people like, it's a white woman and stuff like that, that can happen with any race of chick.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? It can happen with our own race. It can happen with a white chick. It can happen with an Asian chick. It can happen with any chick that can set us up. But it's all
Not to cut you off, I just sent Noma video where this chick jumped in a damn Uber. Well, she does. I thought it was Uber. And then she was telling her boyfriend that she going to work. She had called him on her break. So when she get in the car, she telling the dude that's supposed to be driving her, she know this dude really think I'm going to work.
I saw that.
I'm about to come to your crib. You need to blow my back out. You need to pipe me down like I was like, whoa.
I saw that.
I'm like, bro, you got your dude, and then you just really go do this. Like, that's foul. You
can't trust them. You can't trust them.
Why would you even put yourself in that predicament? And then you gonna be called all type of and then another thing, I don't know if y'all know this guy named Urel.
That sounds familiar.
He goes by Braxton Hills now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Man, this dude, bro, he had me so confused. Man Beast was reading this shit to me yesterday. The dude supposedly got with this girl, was with this girl for 2 weeks. But he talking about he's sick and tired of one night stands. I was trying to get, me and Man Beast was trying to understand. We was trying to get him, you don't know what you're talking about. One night stands is you meet a chick, y'all get drunk together, wham, bam, thank you, ma'am, you don't see her no more, period.
Mm-hmm.
If y'all in a relationship for 2 weeks, before the ends, that's not a one night stand, bro. Like, you need to get your facts together before you just put stuff out there, because that didn't make sense. I was like, dude, make it. I was even telling Man, he's like, damn, bro, you making sense, right? He's like, I was like, make that make sense. It don't make sense, because you can't be screaming. You
supposed to be.
You can't, bro. You can't be screaming on one night stand shit. You was with this chick for 2 weeks.
Common sense.
Yeah, I can't even
Bro,
get a
one night
half
stand,
minute
you
sit
go to a
down.
party. One night stand, you go to a party. You meet a chick, y'all drunk. You do whatever with this chick. Y'all don't see or hear or talk to each other ever again. That's a one night stand.
Shit, I can't even get a stand. Hold on, one night stand.
This motherfucker. No,
You got that. You got
no,
that
man.
all the time. You don't know if somebody's slipping something in your drink or trying to
Right.
say.
Man, you gotta take your drink to the bathroom. When you in the bar, the clubs, you gotta take. They be like, "What you do, bro? I ain't stupid." Mess around and do on some Rick Ross. Talking about, I popped the Molly and she ain't even know it. Nah, bro. Hell no.
Can't do
Hell
that.
the fuck no.
Can't do
I'ma
that.
know. Fuck that.
It's a setup to happen. And it's
Yeah,
just
so he set himself up. He set herself up because now she not gonna get the bag from him because he lost the bag. He lost his wife pretty much.
mhm.
No, you know what? That's
Y'all
another thing I
lost
was trying
anyway.
to say. I feel like the court should force the Michigan State though to still pay at least half that because y'all knew y'all got a real reason why y'all won it. They gonna be able to tell there was something behind it if they really do their research. Y'all shouldn't force him to miss the rest of that money because of that situation. He can still at least get half that contract left and be forced to take ad closing because the fact of the matter is y'all fault for giving him that deal. Yes, y'all didn't know that he was gonna do what he did, but at the same time when y'all realized it, y'all tried to snip it under the bud low key. And then somebody else had to snip it out. So don't try to now act like okay, get it out. He should be forced to still get some of that money back. And then they need to
But
force
this
him
the
to
reason
tell
he's
him to
not.
get his time.
This the reason he's not gonna get it back, and this is why. And this is gonna be the
I'm
truest
sure
thing
all of
ever.
it, but some of it.
This the reason why he's not even gonna get some of it back. They looking at the situation like this. Yeah, we gave you the money. We expect you to have it. We expect you to do your job. Now, what you do in your personal life, okay, cool, whatever. But that wasn't supposed to come out. So when it came out, they had to react on it because USA Today put it out. So now USA Today looking at Michigan State like, hey, what's up? Why is this going on? Now this man, who's the leader of a football team, got to sit here in the spirit and say, go back to what DC said. DC said that man admitted to doing it. And the reason why he admitted to doing it is because he know they was going to pull up them phone records.
Mm-hmm.
They pull up the phone records, which they did. Why you calling it? Why y'all having conversations at around 10, 11 o'clock at night? These are bedtime hours. Everybody in the bed by then.
Mm-hmm.
So why y'all having these conversations? And he had to admit to it. And that's where they had a personal relationship goes on. That's why I asked y'all the question. I was trying to get, because y'all closer to the story than I am. But so that's why I was trying to ask y'all, what was really said? Like, did they have a personal relationship? Was they just business associates and it got personal, or no? Was they personal?
She was an honorary captain. Said she was not only she was an honorary captain for Michigan State for the whatever. She was, of course, she's a advocate for sexual abuse. The situation, her story that happened many years ago with what happened to her. So she goes around different universities speaking those type the sexual abuse situations. Advocate. She's an advocate of that. So by she's became part of the honorary captain, which speaks about it. But the thing is, with Mel Tucker, you knew that she's an advocate in that. She been through the situation,
and not to cut you off.
You know that you cannot put yourself in that situation, especially with a woman like her that she's been through a lot. She's an advocate of those type of situations, and then
not thinking about that.
Yeah, but that's the thing. That's the problem.
Yes, she is. Yes, she is.
How was she? She not thinking about that because you got to think about it. Somebody in that situation that had something really you can't even damn near touch them women weird because it'll trigger some shit. It'll trigger some shit. They'll have a flashback of some shit. It'll fuck you up because you like, huh? You could just touch that woman's knee. You could be just graze that woman's knee with your finger, and if some situation happened, whatever to her, that's gonna trigger that shit. She's gonna be like, oh hell no. Like
That's why I always tell people, do not fuck anybody in your job. Never.
No, hell
Any
no.
way, shape, or form. I know that personally. I will never do that shit again.
I know that personally too.
Oh,
Never.
yeah. So see, he knew. See, this is what Mel Tucker messed up at. You knew she was an advocate, right? You knew she been through some shit, right? Why would you even get on the phone and bring some stuff up like that up, and you know she ain't? Because I'm gonna tell you something. She probably wasn't even thinking about that shit.
Even then, she was thinking about it. You still, like you said, Mel Tucker again. You can't put yourself in that
That's a
situation.
big right.
You can't put yourself. But like I said, you know what? We got a little more story to talk about, man. You know, it's more to talk about. You know, what I'm saying like this show was today was really more about this whole Lions thing. Just really,
Right.
you know, just want to talk a little bit about this right quick. But yeah, this is more of the things about the Lions, man. So we came in over about 2 hours of the show, man. This has been another great show today. Another great show, man. You know, so we're gonna start going ahead with these final thoughts. Dante, I'm gonna start with you. Let's go ahead with your final thoughts, man.
Final thoughts is on the Lions situation, whole situation, man. Just go out there and fight, play some defense, please. Please make your tackles. Please make your tackles, bro. Because we can't be out there. We was looking like kids out there, bro. Like you can't be trying to tackle these grown men like kids. That ain't gonna happen. It was so many broken tackles in that game. It was unreal. So go out there and play. And Dan Campbell, please, please, please do not put Will Harris on the field. And please, please, please do not put nobody in a position that they do not play currently. If they not a DB, don't put a damn corner at a DB. Don't do that shit. Don't. No, that's my final thought, man. Just go fight and win.
No.
Oh, okay. Yeah, man. So for as far as the Lions, yeah, you just try to get it back. You had the home defensive by, so this time just go in this game focused. You gotta get back to the fundamentals. Like I said the other day, you gotta get back to the basic fundamentals, which is protecting the football, playing consistent, playing a balanced offensive game, being simple, and understanding, making adjustments defensively to do whatever you can. I know Aaron Glenn's the type of guy that's going to give all he can and yell some young guys to get on the assignment. The defense production on him. He's not sitting here saying, "Hey, get busted up in coverage." Hey, do poor tackling, not filling the gaps. That's not something Aaron Glenn's going to do. So just keep to the fundamentals. Then this is on him. He has to make sure that the fundamentals are established in that locker room, and the voices are being heard by the coaches. He got to make sure that they are all settling in and taking this thing a little more seriously, and so they can live up to what we all think they do. And just play your best game and put it together. Put a good game together. Put together a product that you got to work with. Forget whatever happened last week. You got to nip that in the bud and move forward. So, and then we'll see, of course, what happens in there. And with that being said, yeah, that's my final thought.
Great.
Well, definitely final thought, man, is for Lions to go out there and just play their hearts out, use this game as a redemption game from last week, get better, have a good running game, have a better showing on defense. Riddle me this on Riddler. Please turn the Riddler into a Joker. But it's just get on it and just stay focused. You know what I'm saying? And then for the fans, man, just show up and show out. So come out just like you did last week. Yell, get on the Falcons. If you want to wear your ski mask, wear your ski mask. Yeah, it's up to you. But show up and show out. Try to just show that you really are a Lions fan and just show support for this team. and let everybody know that we Lions fans and we here. We support this team through thick and thin, and we're gonna win this game. I'm predicting right now we're gonna win.
Yeah.
And then all the other stuff that's going on, man. Just stay positive.
Yeah, because the season ain't over.
It's not over after 2 games.
No.
Just relax. Just like what I told Nomis. Relax. It's okay.
What you do?
It's gonna be fine. It's okay.
But
I'm not just saying. I'm not just talking about I'm just saying to the fans to just relax. It's okay. Deep breath. Do it. Don't have some cheeses and Modelo's, and you're gonna be just fine. Please. Please.
Hey, Noam, I got some cheese over here if you want some.
I got some cheeses too, man. So you're more welcome.
Yeah, yeah. Go ahead, Daryl. Go ahead, DC.
All right, man. Final thoughts, man. I'm just keeping it short and sweet. Just keep it short and sweet and simple. Lions, limited turnovers, limited stupid mistakes. Play smart football. Get some pressure. Play smart football. I'm leaving it as that. It's week 3. Take care of business at home. Because after you take care of business at home, you got a short week. There you go. There you go. Just brought to you by
I got a big ass multi box in there with Yo's, damn white cheddar, extra toasty, and snap.
Brought to you by Cheez-Its. That's our XP sponsor.
Why did I ever bring the snack on camera, bro? Why?
Hey, DC started it, bro. I didn't even know about the Modelo shit.
And brought to you by the sponsor, Cheez-Its.
Cheez-Its. That should be our sponsor for the XP.
Brought to you by
I'm about to start coming on this show smoking weed. Oh,
yeah.
Nah, because you gonna eat a whole box of them bitches and drink. You gonna be drinking, eating it because you gonna be dropping the weed, and then you gonna be definitely dropping them dry ass crackers. So that's when the Modelo come in.
There you go. See? So yeah, those are the final thoughts, man, from my end. Like the great Al Davis always say, just win, baby. Just win.
Yeah, please just win.
Next man up.
Next man up. Listen, it's been, like I said, it's been another great show today, man. Listen, man, we'd like to thank everybody that was in the chat. Ray Moore, to On 16, to Andrew, to Melvin Drew, Go Lions, the guys, everybody that was in this chat today, man. We want to thank y'all, for showing love, what I'm saying, support. Go ahead, Bree.
I just want to say this real quick. I just found this out. Christmas is adding a coach. Former player Hakeem Ward is joining the coaching staff as a scout for the Detroit Pistons.
Okay. Okay.
What?
Yeah. So yeah, man. So it's definitely, man. Like you said, make sure y'all hit that like, subscribe with D313XP. Follow us on Facebook. We definitely gonna make sure to dropping consistent content. Myself, Nomis J. Bree. We definitely gonna be bringing y'all the content. More. So if y'all got any questions, any concerns, what I'm saying, y'all can reach us out. We'll definitely, respond to y'all when we can, man. So we definitely want to give a shout out, man, to everybody that was in the chat and all the people that's subscribers that subscribe to our channel, man. So make sure that we're gonna show them love, man. But as that being said, man, it's been another great episode 22. We will be back next week, episode 23. Sponsored by Cheez-Its.
How my hairline is, bro? I had to do it myself last Thursday.
That's a Cheez-It hairline.
I hate y'all.
That's a Cheez-It hairline, okay? That's that's the white cheddar Cheez-It hairline, okay? But but as that being said, man, take care of yourself and your loved ones, man. D313XP, DC1, Elmas J, Breed. We out of here. See y'all next Wednesday. Peace.
Don't forget to shout out to the OnlyFans.
Go Lions.